Do you see the 8 being weekly race contenders for the win, or is RCR still behind?
It's very hard to tell just because it seems with this team, RCR in general, they're either hit or miss. One thing I think really stood out, this track, very little grip. We saw the car slipping and slide, and I feel that's what really helps Kyle Busch makes the most out of the car. There's a track like a Darlington where the grip level's not there. He can make the car come towards the front, try to take care of the tires best he can. We saw that today. We're going to go to Phoenix. I'm not sure that's going to be exactly a track that's going to be great for Kyle Busch, that RCR group. In the first two races, well, I mean, drafting style races, I think the big key will be once we get to some of these tracks where grip is not going to be there, looking at Kansas, Charlotte, Darlington. If he's strong there, then I think this is more what he's bringing. I still think RCR might be behind, especially the other Chevrolet teams.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Joe. I obviously am pretty encouraged by how well they have been able to qualify at the 8 team this year thus far. And, you know, we kind of touched on it earlier. They haven't really gone to like a real true blue intermediate track to kind of test out exactly how good their speed is. But, it's definitely more encouraging than, say, last season where it just seemed like, even from the very beginning after that Atlanta loss, they just seemed like they were searching for an identity and searching for speed at any place that they could possibly get it. And that led to Kyle Busch, making a number of mistakes and unfortunately getting himself involved in some accidents that normally we don't see him getting himself into. So, it's definitely a good start for them to even have race winning speed. And I think had that race gone green to the end and his teammate and Denny Hamlin not had that insanely odd incident happen, we may be having a different conversation, because I'm going to be honest, I don't think Bell has the car or the time to make up the gap of over 5 seconds to Busch and having to also get by Byron in that time. So, you've got to take this race as a bit of a win if you're the 8 team, but obviously you really want that trophy, and hopefully they aren't too far away from it for Kyle Busch's sake.